Alright, one less fight left in me. Think of what I did to the world. So, another case closed, another day saved. And as always, another case opened. Okay, I guess that just stays down there. Maybe I permanently glitched it out. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna Alt F4 real quick. It's only my luck I permanently glitched something. Falcon. I think there's maybe like another 2 hours left of this game, because I think chapter 5 is the last chapter, and the chapters are about 2 hours or so. So I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna finish it tonight. No, yeah, it's always there. Weird. I don't think it's supposed to be there, though. What the? Just going for a late swim and upside drown. I gotta try and remember the voices I use for everybody. I looked as soon as I heard. What happened here? It's a murder, as if we haven't seen enough of those recently. And the victim? Is it really? It's Senator Vilmer, for sure. The body's right over there. Ooh, the senator from the last case. But wasn't he supposed to be tried for his crime? I thought he was in a holding cell. He was, but he escaped, somehow. How secure is our justice system? Phoenix, hey! Detective, prisoners don't just escape in this day and age. We should have had the highest security available guarding him. There's something else. What else could possibly be more important than this? Vilmer's cellmate was Hendrik Trey. What? Then that means... Trey escaped as well. His location is unknown. No, you're fine, Phoenix. We just started this, so... we played some of the Madvent calendar games earlier, then we played Flesh Made Fear and finished that, and now we're playing this. I assume you already sent a search team? We did, but I doubt they'll find anything. Really starting to lose faith in our police force here. Don't worry, he'll probably do something stupid and show himself. Then we'll lock him up for good. And you'll use more locks next time. Regardless, we should check out this scene. Is there a suspect yet? Not yet. Still tracking down leads. Which reminds me, why are you even here? If Vilmer was connected in some way to the Zero data, I have a feeling this crime was related to his knowledge of the project. Well, look all you like. I'll just be over there if you need anything. Thanks, Detective. Let's get to work. Conrad! He was really killed here at an airport? Seems that way, but we don't even know how he got here in the first place. Pretty far from the holding cell. I would have thought the whole city would be on watch for him. Yes, it is strange how he escaped this far without getting caught. Let's see if we can piece together what happened here. Airport lobby. Oops. Which one's the run? There we go. With purpose! walk, 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 yeah. There's a hole in this gate. It's not just a hole. It looks like something exploded. You're right. The floor is all burnt and everything. I'll keep a record of this for later. Okay, entrance gate. Wow, a real explosion was here. Can we make another one? Another gate or another explosion? How are you doing, Phoenix? I hope you're doing well. I know that things have been a bit rough for you lately. Yeah, let's walk in the blood. That's totally okay. Yep. Crime scene. I know what I'm doing. This is a lot of blood. I think I'm gonna be sick. It's right next to the security room. Whoever was here must have been hurt pretty bad. Do you think it was the victim? That's what all good attorneys do. I'm not sure. That seems like the most likely option. Hold on a second. There's something else here. A sword! And it's covered in blood! Wait, I think... Oh, it has some writing engraved on it. It says... blank. No, it can't be. I didn't hear what she said. That's the sword. The one I... Conrad, are you okay? It has to be. So what is it doing here? Yes, I'm fine. I'll keep a note of that. Maybe it was the murder weapon. Okay, I forgot what was up with the sword. I suppose this item 2 years ago. Oh, for it to resurface here. Not to mention, it looks like it's been used for this murder. What is happening? Is it just a coincidence? No time to think about it now. I should see if there's anything else to investigate. I can't remember what the deal was with the, sword. The window is broken. Careful you don't step on any glass. I wonder how it ended up this way. Moreover, the glass shards are only outside the room, which means it was broken from the inside. The pieces flew outwards. Or had to use a suction cup and pulled it from the outside. Somehow I doubt that. Ah, this looks like a hole in the floor. Conrad! And the tracks start here. This must be where the culprit entered the lobby. And how Vilmar got here. You think this leads back to the prison? Only one way to find out. Ah, we're going down there? But that's... the sewers. We have no choice. The culprit definitely used this passage. Maybe we should wait for Dare. You're right. We need to finish up here before we continue. Let's return to this hole once we're done. That's what she said. Top car. Is this something I can explain? Yeah. How do they even fit this police car through the door? Simple. They built this building around the car. Really? There are some suitcases lined up here. Conrad, do you see that? One of them is missing. Also, what's up with the floor? Tracks. Those footprints go all the way to this spot. I'll make a note of that in my files. Looks like they started that room over there. And they go straight to the security room. And then they stop and head up here. Oh, was someone taking a mud bath? I certainly hope not. This is an airport. There's some reason for the one who left the footprints to come to this spot. Could they have taken a suitcase from here? I really shouldn't wander up. Okay. It's not like the dev bothered to render a plane or anything. Well, sure they did. There's a plane right there. This is the victim. Senator Vilmar. It's really him. How did he end up in this fountain? Did he drown? We're running an autopsy as we speak. Me too, Phoenix. One thing to notice, it looks like he was wounded in the chest. That must be the source of the blood around him. But what's this other stuff? That's mud, likely from the same source that caused those footprints. But how did mud end up in this fountain? I'll keep a note of the state of the victim in my record. Oh, it's me. There's something else. We found a pistol in this fountain. Oh, you're right. I can see it. We already ran the tests. There's no fingerprints and the gun fired 5 shots. 5 shots? This case is getting more complex by the minute. I never thought the senator... Let's just find the culprit so this doesn't happen again. Officer? Can't talk. I'm looking for a coin to throw in this fountain. Why did I even bother? Okay, so we can't go too far that way. If I don't investigate. The devil probably get upset if I don't investigate. Okay. Usually it tells you when you're all done investigating. Oh, what's this over here? Is there any... Oh, I think I just saw her feet. Okay, can't go past that. It's such a bop. It is. Oh, what can I... Dude, just... There we go. Looks just like a normal door to me. Oh, that door, huh? There's something you should know about it. Before we got here, it was locked. Locked? Yep, we unlocked it for the investigation. Wait, there's no damage to this door. How did you get it open? Oh, well, we just unlocked it. How did you get inside? Did you crawl through the window? Oh, that's right. I didn't tell you. That door locks from the outside. From the outside? Isn't this a security room? What kind of door planning is that? Don't ask me. I didn't build the place. This seems important. I'll keep note of that. Okay, door locks from the outside. Wow, a real locked room mystery. Let's hope no one locks the door while I'm in there. I think we explored everything, so do we just go back to the hole now? Or do we talk to Dare? Because we haven't directly talked to him yet. Detective, what can you tell us about the murder? In summary, it looks like Trey and Vilmar escaped from their holding cell. They somehow made it to this lobby and one of them died. So does that mean Trey is the culprit? Not quite. Apparently there was a witness. A witness? I haven't spoken to him myself, but from what I understand, he didn't see the crime. Then what did he see? A third party. A third party? Someone other than Vilmar and Trey was here? That's right. I'm still trying to figure out the details, but we'll have it ready soon. I see. And what about that gate? What happened to it? It looks like a bomb. Why would someone want to blow up the front entrance? No clue, but there's something you should know. The lobby is locked down at night, and the front entrance was gated off when the crime occurred. So the front entrance was blocked, and that means the bomb... Oh, one last thing. We found a bullet. A bullet? From a gun? Yep, we found it double lodged in the wall for the far end of the lobby. Double lodged. We even analyzed the angular trajectory. I'm getting some heartburn. Oh my god, Oh, fancy. Where was the shot fired from? From the security room. They really ran the numbers well to figure it out. Bullet. Okay. So a shot was fired from the security room. Was it the culprit? There's too many elements in this case. I can't tell what happened. Not to worry. There's no rush. But isn't the culprit still out there? We'll figure it all out. You'll see. Thanks for the information, Detective. Keep me updated. Can do. Double dare did double deepen your understanding of the crime. Say that 5 times fast. Double dare to double deepen your understanding of the crime. Double dare to double deepen your understanding of the crime. Double dare to double deepen your understanding of the crime. Double dare to double deepen your understanding of the crime. Double dare to double deepen your understanding of the crime. Wasn't perfect, but it was good enough. Okay, let's... I think that's everything. None of those feel like real words anymore, Dora. Oh, and finished. Okay. I thought we got everything, but maybe not. Like, there are cones over here, and I don't know why. Phoenix. I love these two. They're wonderful. Yay! That's This is exactly how Phoenix sounds. Uh-huh. They'll become James Sunderland. God, Dora. I'm just teasing Phoenix. What do I sound like, Mickey Mouse? Oh, gee, I don't know, Phoenix. You tell me. Ha-ha. Oh my God, I'm a menace. I'm an absolute menace. Okay, so we've investigated everything though, haven't we? I guess, did we not look at this one? That's just, yeah, the victim. I'd be Donald Duck. Bro is high on life. God. Okay, the muddy prints aren't leaving anything. The hell am I missing? We looked at this. More of a goofy, personally. Okay, then who would I be? I don't want to go to prison. Whoops. It could be any Disney character, actually. What? We looked at the door. We looked at the blood. Is there anything in here we need to do? Oh. Oh shit, no, I didn't mean, no! No! I thought it would just mute you. I thought it would just mute you! Oh my God! No! Oh my God, it unmodded you. Oh my God, hold on a sec. Dora, I'm so sorry. I thought it would just mute you. He got upset over Pluto. Nothing's wrong with Pluto. He's the dog, though. Dora just inadvertently called me a dog. I'm so sorry, Dora. You're my favorite. I'm so sorry. Please don't hate me. Okay, think Kingdom Hearts. I actually have never played Kingdom Hearts in my life. This is the security room. Look, comrade, knives! And of course, one is missing. Do you think the killer took it? Well, maybe this time it's just unrelated? Who am I kidding? This is probably pretty important. I'll remember this for later. I'm so sorry. I swear to God, I thought it would just mute you. I couldn't remember if timeout, like, why would a timeout be a ban? Like, Jesus. So what did I do? Yeah, I timed you out, and it deleted all your messages. And I feel so bad. I'm so sorry, Dora. I know, I was just teasing you. I meant to tease you. Oh my God. I'm a terrible person! But no, since you clarified it, saying that Pluto's is like one of your favorites, then you know what? I take that as an honor then. Thank you, Dora. Of course, now you're like, no, now you're fucking Pete, you son of a bitch. Or like whichever one's your least favorite. Video sent me instead of Disney. Oh God. I love Daffy Duck actually. Oh, looks like that's everything. But my absolute favorite Looney Tune though, however, is one Mr. Marvin the Martian. Marvin T. Martian. I love Marvin the Martian so much. Pete, isn't he? Dora! I swear to God, I thought you were doing Pluto as a joke. I swear to God. I should know by now, like, you are the only person who doesn't really actually bully me unless I deserve it. So. We should inspect the sewer hatch when we're ready to move on. All right, cool, we got it. Power walk to the sewer hatch. God. This leads to the sewers. Should we head down there now? If we enter it, the investigation will move locations, and we won't return to the lobby. Yeah, exactly. She does. Yes, continue. All right, let's go down there. Ah, the ladder's all dirty. This is worse than the dumpster. Stay here if you want, but keep in mind there's a killer on the loose. You'll be all alone at the scene of the crime. On second thought, that ladder doesn't look that bad. Detective, let's check out where this hole leads. Double done. Officers, follow the attorney. Yeah, so she bossed me a lot, Phoenix. I could totally get her to bob me right now. Yay, boobies! I love boobies! Okay, Dora, have a nice time. Now I can get away with anything! Don't be... Why? Wow, that's fine. There are footprints leading from here. How did you not notice it before? I did hear that! Ah, it's scary down here. I can see something just over there. Oh, yeah. Let's check it out, but be careful. Maybe the culprit is lurking around here somewhere. Conrad, I'm gonna stay by Dare. So I'll be by myself investigating this. I can help just from here. Never heard that before. All right, let's check out what's down here. Investigation, sewer passageway. Falcon. A suitcase. How did this get down here? Ah, someone dropped it from up in the lobby. But the question is, was it dropped by accident? It's filled with glass. Looks like there's glass in the case. Glass. Where have we seen that before? I know, it's upstairs. Blood. Another blood stain. Then this could also be the victim's blood. 2 bloodstains. I wonder how that happened. I'll keep a note of that in my files. Huh, I really missed a lot down here. Yes, you did. Or what happens if I walk past? I can't walk past the gate! That is lousy. There's a lot of mud right here. Hold up, Cross. There's something interesting about that spot right there. Well, for starters, this mud seems out of place. There's a big gap in the middle, as if something was here before the mud was. I should keep a record of that. Mud patch. There's footprints in there. Someone stepped through this mud. Wow, they really left a trail, huh? That's probably the same person who tracked mud into the lobby. Oh, excuse me. Wait a minute, this isn't just a track through the mud. There's another track that goes to that spot in the middle. You're right. And then that track turns around and heads back. What an odd set of clues. Whatever it was. The boogeyman, ooh. I should keep another record of this footprint pattern. There's still something else here worth looking at. You're right, on that pipe. A set of handcuffs. That's definitely odd to find here. Man, I have no clue what happened here. So many random items. Next thing you know, we'll find a lint roller and a rare trading card. And you call yourself a detective? That's everything. I should talk to Dare when I'm ready to continue. Power walk. Comrade Cross, Power Walker. Should I continue? Yes. Alright, let's wrap this up. Detective, I finished my investigation. Wow, all formal and stuff. That's the Conrad we know and love. Anyways, even with this, I'm still having a hard time piecing together what happened. I'll say, you're already 10 steps ahead of me. That's pretty sad. This is supposed to be your job. What do we do now? Now, we go to my office. I need to organize the evidence and figure out our next investigation. Oh, and while you do that, I can get a new book. Glad to see this murder case is really holding your attention. I'll be here, scratching my head. Good to know. Really top-notch work you're doing here. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Who knows, Falcon. All right, let's head to my office. Auto-saved. I can't believe we had to walk all this way just to find a taxi. Oh, excuse me. Chloe, what's wrong? Conrad, look. Wait a minute. That's Sarah Fletcher. Sarah! Conrad? No, don't follow me! She's running. What do we do? She's a criminal. There's no time. I'll chase after her. You get the police. The police? Tell them we found Sarah Fletcher. I think I know where she's headed. Quickly, go. I'm gonna walk after her. Oh, damn. I finally cornered you. Conrad, you can't hide anymore. You'll pay for your crimes. Are you sure you want to go down this path? What's that supposed to mean? If you try to stop me, you'll be giving the zero data to the enemy. Huh? So just let it go, Conrad. There are bigger things at stake than your personal missions. So your job, power walk after her. You really let your revenge put the country at risk? It's not revenge. I want to help you. I want you to be back to normal. Normal? That's what this is about? Because I've changed? You're not the Sarah Fletcher I once knew. The real you wouldn't break the law so carelessly. I thought you were like me. I thought you cared about justice. Conrad, don't you understand? I care about justice as much as you. We just go about it in different ways. So that's how it is? You think you're justified because of the greater good? Surely you've heard the concept. What's wrong with breaking the law if it means saving thousands of lives? How can you know thousands would be saved? There's no telling what could happen. There's other ways to save them. Like she committed a bunch of crimes in the last one and she was gonna go to jail and she escaped in a parachute. And I don't know why we saw her on the road, on the street like that, but hey, you know, in the same dress that she escaped in. Sarah Fletcher is not a master of subterfuge. The simplest and most direct methods are often the successful ones. What I'm doing is just that. She has no intention of turning herself in. Alas, I must be off now. It was a pleasure catching up with you. Not on my watch. Where did you... We got here just in time, out of nowhere. Conrad, I did what you asked. Chloe, you just saved the day. Woo! Give up, Fletcher. There's no escape. Officers, close in. Fine, you win. Miss Fletcher, you're under arrest for the murder of William Vilmer. Wait, murder of Vilmer? Wait, you can't... I didn't kill him. Tell it to the judge. We just found new evidence that links you to the crime. Take her to the holding cell and have her searched. Hold on, what makes you think she killed the senator? She's a third party, Cross. I'm sorry. I know you have hope for her, but the facts are the facts. She was the one that freed Vilmer in the first place. Now we have work to do. Let's head on back. Fletcher is the culprit? Could she really have killed Vilmer? At this rate, she'll be charged with a life sentence, or worse. I know, I didn't either, actually. We need to get to the whole story. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Oh, and I'll be your assistant. As if you weren't already. We need to find out the truth of what happened. I will not rest until the culprit is found, even if it happens to be Fletcher. Damn! Sarah, why won't you talk to us? I think I bugged the game out by having this thing here, yeah. Maybe, maybe not. I believe in you. You're a good person. Do you really think that? After everything I've done? I don't know what your part in all this is exactly, but the Sarah I know wouldn't give up this easily. Please, you have to tell us. You're fools, both of you. What we face is so much greater than my crimes. Oh, well, now please leave. I don't want to speak anymore. I'm sorry. Chloe, you go on ahead. I told you to leave, Conrad. I won't. Not while we still have things to discuss. What else is there? I already told the police. I can't remember what happened. Whether that's true or not matters little to me. What I want to know is why you're really collecting the Zero data. I already told you. No, what you told me wasn't the whole truth. You keep alluding to something greater than both of us. You're willing to sacrifice thousands of lives for your personal project? That's what scares me most. Either you've changed so much that you're irredeemable, or you're still hiding something. Well? You have a keen mind, but it's not enough to make me talk. So I'm right. Conrad, I may go to prison for a long time for a crime I didn't commit. Regardless of how you feel about me, you of all people should know. When my case goes to court, they won't give me justice. You've been a wanted criminal for some time now. It's only natural for them to fear you. It isn't right. I'll serve my time for everything else I've done. But if you let them pin this murder on me... If I let them? You think I'm going to stop them? You're the only hope I have, please! I don't know anyone else who can help. As far as lawyers go, I can recommend someone who'd be willing to help. Conrad, I don't want anyone else but you. You manipulative bitch. What? I don't trust anyone else. None of those other lawyers will give me a chance. It's already set in their minds that I'm a criminal. Then I can convince Flocking. No, it can't be her. Because I'm jealous of that bitch, because she stole my man! Huh? Why does Fletcher know? Please, you have to defend me. A moment ago, you wanted me to leave. Damn, building a harem, Phoenix! I don't understand why you're so secretive now. You're different, Conrad. You saw the good in me, even now. I want to help, but... Then take my case. What does it matter to you anyways? Don't you want to find out the truth? Yeah, Falcon, yeah. If you act as my defense attorney, you'll have full access to the crime scenes. Plus, if you lose, then you lose. Doesn't matter to you. Well... At least if it's you, then I know you'll try. I know you'll work as hard as you can to help. Please, you're my last chance. Alright, I'll take your case. You will? But when this is all over, you need to tell me the whole truth. Right, I will. Thank you. Promise me. I swear, I will tell you everything once we get through this. Then let's work on what we know so far. Vilmer was found dead in the fountain at the airport lobby. There was a way into the lobby through the sewers. In fact, someone left a trail of mud through the lobby that leads from the sewers. I don't know. That's alright. Let's look at the main suspect. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. I'm one of them. Sadly, yes, but there's also Hendrik Trey. Trey was cellmates with Vilmer when they were both released. And then Trey was free to kill him. It's still early to draw conclusions, but that's our best bet. I see. Thank you. I need to find Chloe. Get ready for tomorrow. You'll need all the rest you can get. I will. This means a lot. It's no problem. Actually, there's one thing. The data that you stole from the Bank of Prosperity. Is it safe? It's in my apartment. Nobody can know that, Conrad. I swear I'll keep it a secret. Thank you. Your apartment, that can be searched as part of the investigation. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just keep it right there. Sure. I have just one thing to check before Chloe and I prepare. We can do this, Sarah. Just I know. If there's anyone in the world I trust to do this, it's you. Hey, it's that guy. Are you sure you want to use my drones? Yes, it's the safest option. Alright, I guess you've earned it for getting me out of that holding cell. I need you to send a drone to Fletcher's apartment and check if anyone is around. Once the coast is clear, I'll head over there myself. I'm working on a few other things you might be interested in. How would you like to drive a car from the call of a phone? Huh? From a phone? I set up my device on the steering wheel of any vehicle. You can control the rotation by typing in the keypad of your choice. On your phone. Sorry, choice on your phone. Interesting. Ah, the coast is clear. Already? That's right, these goggles do come in handy. Thanks for the help. So I'm safe to make sure the zero data is still in Fletcher's apartment. Defending a known criminal for a crime she might have committed. Not to mention it's Sarah. If I had known I would end up in this situation. No, this is what I have to do. My client needs me. I won't let the justice system take advantage of the innocent. Everything about the zero data, Sarah, the terrorists, it all ends tomorrow. Bouncy balls, yay! I missed them. Order. My, what a crowd today. Hmm? Oh, yes. This is the trial of Miss Sarah Fletcher. Who's this? Your Honor. Ram? But... Are you the new prosecutor? Yes, that would be me. I see. I don't believe we've met before. We have, Your Honor, though you may have forgotten. Conrad, is he serious? Your Honor, this is James Ram. You didn't tell me you were a prosecutor. Former prosecutor. I've decided to return from retirement. I guess there's a lot about Ram I don't know. At any rate, the counselors will be joining me once again. I look forward to your reasoning skills, Mr. Ram. Yes, get on with it. Justice is about to be served. The prosecution is ready. I can't remember what voice I used for him, so that's the voice I'm using now. Very well. Mr. Cross? This is it. This is my one chance. I can prove Sarah is innocent. We plead not guilty, Your Honor. Of course. Let's review the situation. I'd like the detective to explain the scenario to the court. Detective Dare? Huh? Oh, right. What's with him all of a sudden? Did Ram reprimand him or something? The other day, 2 prisoners escaped from their holding cell. The first escapee was Senator William Vilmer. Yes, didn't we just hold a trial for him? That's correct, Your Honor. He was found guilty of murder and a few other things. The second prisoner was Hendrik Trey. He's the leader of 209 Dive. That's the terrorist organization that attacked the dining hall some time ago. I forgot. You don't have any evidence of that. Wait, what? I didn't read it. Shit. You're right, I don't. But we can infer she was the culprit from later evidence. Oh, I didn't read it, damn it. I hit it. I was like, oh, hey, I gotta do this now. We'll get to that in due time. Just continue with your explanation. Fletcher took the 2 underneath the bridge. Bridge? That's where the entrance to the sewer passage was located. Seems like at least 2 of them used that passage to get to the airport lobby. Why do you say that? Well, one of them had to be the senator. Due to the state of the crime scene, we can assume he didn't actually die there. Which means his body was moved. Exactly. Someone else had to have put the body in the fountain. There we go. At least 2 members of the escape party used the passage. Phoenix. And what was the state of the crime scene? The senator's body was found in the fountain. Did the senator drown to death? Nope, we just finished the autopsy. I'll show it to the court. We determined he was stabbed by a bladed weapon in the chest. Does that mean the sword was the murder weapon? Probably. There was a big blood pool in the lobby after all. Anything else about the crime scene we should know about? Well, the entrance gate had a hole blown into it by a bomb. And just how did the bomb get into the airport? We have reason to believe that it was smuggled in through express luggage. Express luggage? The airport has a system that allows you to send belongings ahead of time. They can't bring it into the airport, of course, but they keep them safe in the lobby. That's why there was a row of suitcases by the fountain. One of those suitcases could have been concealing the item in question. If what you're saying is true, then we already know what item carried the bomb. This piece of evidence is what I'm talking about. It's a suitcase! Yay! I was right. We found a suitcase in the sewer passage. Phoenix. I think it's likely that this item was originally in the row of suitcases. But why was a bomb needed in the first place? Why go through all the trouble? Well, the plan was to take place at night. During night, the front gate is locked, and no escape would be possible. If the prisoners wanted to get outside of the lobby, they'd have to get past the gate. Ah, so the bomb's purpose was to create an escape route. It seems you have this all figured out. Not quite. We still can't be sure where or how the victim died. Wouldn't it make sense if the victim died near the security room? How so? This piece of evidence. Maybe it's because of the lobby blood pool. There was a pool of blood near the security room. If Vilmer was stabbed right there, that would explain the blood. Wait. No, it can't be. That voice! I know it, but that can't be right. What the? What? What? You disappoint me, Conrad. My goodness, what are you doing here? Conrad? Who is that? It's Nail, but you were in a coma? Oh, please. When was the last time you checked up on me? It was over a year ago. I was released from the hospital 2 months after the poisoning. What? Why haven't I heard about this? It was covered up, of course. Very few people knew I was awake. But if you're here, then where's Ram? Comrade, don't you understand? I am Ram. What? I was always Ram. Ram is just an illusion, an alias. You didn't think I just retired, did you? But how? It's a wonder what a change of clothes and a little makeup can do, movie makeup can do. Under the identity of James Ram, I continued my investigation. There's more to this case than meets the eye. You mean, the zero data. That is the key that connects these events. In fact, the zero data is the common thread behind everything. Everything you've done in the past 2 years. So why reveal yourself now? The conclusion of this case can determine the fate of this country. Random nail. So just my average case, I guess. We know that the terrorists have 2 hard drives of the zero data. With Fletcher detained, the last one is up for grabs. They might even have it already. If that's the case, we could all be in danger. See what to find Trey. That's why this case is so important. If we can find the terrorist leader, we can interrogate him and save us all. If you want Trey, you've come to the wrong place. This trial would determine the guilt of Sarah Fletcher. It's not an excuse for you to track down your leads. Conrad, we're wasting time. Just have Fletcher confess so we can determine the location of Trey together. He doesn't even care. Sarah's life is on the line. The defendant will do no such thing. She's innocent. I'd expected more from you. Why now? Why did you hide your investigation from me? You could have told me you were Ram. I would have kept your secret. I considered doing that at one point. But you've just proven it would have been a mistake. You're still naive. You put too much faith in others. You weren't ready, and you still aren't. You don't have the experience. This isn't like him at all. What happened to him in the past 2 years? Since you have no intention of giving up, I'll have to continue this mock trial. No, I have to face my former mentor. Why is he doing this? Why won't he listen? Right, I believe Mr. Cross had just stated that the senator was killed in the lobby. You didn't need to repeat it, Your Honor. I remembered it the first time. Precisely because such a fact cannot be true. Oh, excuse me. No, I find it unlikely at all that the senator perished at the airport. But why? Yes, he's pretty sure of himself. I'll just have to keep fighting. Then where was he killed? At the bridge. We found another blood spatter at the location. I'll add it to the public record. I see. Of course you do, Your Honor. It's clear as day. A small splatter of blood is by the entrance to the sewer passage at the bridge. Small. That's a pool of blood, and this is a shit ton of blood. I don't think it's the blood of the murder chain. I think it's too small. Too tiny! The true culprit was the accused. No one else could have done it. Sorry, I keep yelling. I guess it's late. There was one other. Hendrik Trey. He escaped with Vilmer. Isn't it possible that all three of them went to the lobby? No. Please explain yourself, Prosecutor Nail. You don't need to speak anymore, Your Honor. I can explain it in full. I'd like to draw the court's attention to the mud patch in the sewers. Right, there were footprints in the mud. Notice how there's only one set that goes from the bridge to the airport. Right. Don't you see, Conrad? That means only one person went through the sewer passage. Sorry. Order. Didn't we discuss there had to have been at least 2 people at the scene? You're right, Your Honor. And there were 2, and only 2. I'm not following. It's possible for Vilmer to have avoided leaving footprints. Comrade, please explain. Okay. He was already dead. He wouldn't have left footprints if he was already dead. Dead men leave no footprints. Or what I mean to say is, he didn't walk. He was carried. Exactly. Someone carried him over the mud. With that in mind, we can assume he was already dead. What an interesting deduction you've made. Yes. Do you realize the significance of this? There's still only one set of footprints, so someone carried Vilmer. It's kind of hard to carry 2 people. Oh, so only 2 people went through. Indeed, there's no footprints going back, so only one scenario works. The accused carried the victim through the sewer passage. What proof do you have that it was Sarah? Couldn't it have been Hendrik Trey? No, make a point. No, I'll make that point clear with a new piece of evidence. Thanks to witnesses' written testimony, we know that the defendant was seen at the scene of the crime. Huh? A security guard was present at the airport lobby when the event occurred. He only caught a glimpse of what happened, but it was enough. He saw Mrs. Fletcher leaving the lobby through the hole in the gate. Sorry, I'm so tired. It's not the game. It's not the game at all. I'm just so bone dog tired. Order! Could you add this testimony to the public record? Of course. Evidence, Sarah was witness at the scene? That must be why they were so insistent on accusing her of murder. Right. Now that this fact has been established, we might as well end this trial now.